So my name's Ryan Barker. I was born in Newark, Delaware, and so I lived there up until third grade, and then I moved to Landenberg, PA, which is where I live now. And yeah, so I got into kicking freshman year of high school, kind of as a joke with one of my buddies that I played soccer with, and he kind of just told me to go try it out one day, and kind of just took off from there throughout high school. There was always a Be Positive soccer tournament, and that was one of the core memories I had just because of the meaning and the purpose behind the tournament and what it meant for the community. So yeah, it was kind of just a no-brainer when I got reached out to work with a local fundraiser or charity. So
And my son played a lot of soccer, and he died when he was 14 years old. It's one of those things that you think always going to happen to somebody else, and then like in our case, and then all of a sudden, my son was a beast of an athlete, and all of a sudden it happens to him, and you just never know. But one of the things that I appreciate you doing is by representing the Be Positive Foundation, you bring awareness to it. And I also applaud you. A lot of high school kids and generationally now, and I'm so happy that it is such, have such a strong sense of philanthropy in their DNA. You guys are much more philanthropic than when I was your age. And kids like you, young people like you, they're philanthropic in high school, and then they take that with them to college. And can you talk about your campaign that you're doing right now this season to help the Be Positive Foundation help families pay their bills while they're going through treatment?
so basically, you can either make a one-time donation or you can pledge to put a certain amount into every kick that I make. And so, for example, if you put down $10 for every kick that I make, and then I go out and I make three field goals, that would be $30 donated. And it just accumulates with every kick that I make for the rest of the season. And yeah, we set a goal for the fundraiser to make a certain amount of money, and yeah, we're just trying to do our best to reach that goal.
And what is your goal?
10,000.
As we wrap up here, when I was looking at pictures of your kicks, I noticed a pretty big tattoo on your left arm that says Route 66, Life is a Highway. Can you tell me
Yeah,
what's the history behind that?
Life is a Highway, like the song from the movie. That's still a core song that I listen to all the time, and I love the message that's within that song, even though I may not have realized what the message was back when I was watching Cars pretty much every single day. But yeah, it pretty much just resembles a little bit of my childhood and a little bit of just how life is a highway and you just have to ride it.
That's a great message, especially for our families of kids with cancer, because there are bumps and potholes along the road for all of us in life. But for our kids with cancer, um, with your support, what we're trying to do is we're trying to make that highway a little longer for our kids, because every child should get a chance to grow up, whether they go to Penn State or they go to any school in the country, it doesn't matter, or not go to college and choose to do something else. But hopefully together we can make that highway a little longer for our kids.